look at this thing. It's got two USB-Cs with 100 watts each, two USB-As with, I don't actually know what, 12 volts direct input. You can get a cigarette lighter input here, and regular AC 220 to 240 volts, up to 1,000 watts. It's got a little integrated light and display, and here's where you plug in the solar, I think. So let's see if we can get this thing hooked up to the solar panels. Oh, and it does have a wireless phone charger up here, which is pretty cool. So you can just put your phone on top and it charges. And little pull-out handle, not too heavy, good size actually for camping. Really happy with it, quite excited. Okay, let's hook this thing up. So this is it folded up. Comes with a good handle, a little pocket there, and some straps, adjustments kind of stuff. Branding here, not too bad. Ooh. Nice. 4 panels, 50 watts each, 45 degrees. Adjusted those little guys here, little strap thing, and let's see how much that can get us for our input to the battery. Okay, it's all hooked up now. These cables, whatever they're called, are now connected to the input right over here, and we can see that we're getting 153 watts input, which is pretty awesome. So the battery came pre-charged. It's at 60% roughly at the moment, and it's charging up to be 100. And that's one of the things that in the reviews people criticize, is that this display for the battery is not very accurate. So it just gives you 20% increments, which is not great. And here's the other criticism, is that the display just shut off. So it doesn't stay on very long. I'm hoping for a firmware update. But it's a pretty decent wattage input, so just around 150 watts, which is great. The maximum, because this is a, I forget what it was, but a certain combination of volts and amps. This says 200 watts max, but because of the type of solar panels, this is probably around the max that we can get, 150, as opposed to 200. So the solar panels can get 200, but just not in this combination. Which is a bit unfortunate. The good news is, though, that we'll be well and truly independent and off-grid enough with the current input, so 150-ish. And the good thing is also that in a situation where it's shadier, so right now it's a bit of a heiter bis wolkig, as we would say in German. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, but so see now it just dropped down to 20. But apparently, because it is a 200 watt panels, if we only had 100 watt panels, that would probably be like 10 watts only. So we're getting more even in shady conditions. Anyways, that's the little unboxing of our new toys. Hope you enjoyed it. Camping fridge set to 4 degrees. It's drawing just under 50 watts. Okay, the camping fridge is down to 11 degrees now. It's set to 4, and we started off at 30 degrees, and it's been just 10 minutes. So in 10 minutes, it can go down 20 degrees or 19 degrees. And the energy consumption drawing out of the battery is just over 70 watts. So it does vary a fair bit. But yeah, we'll have to try that in the field test, what the average is. And plus, I think, it depends on how often this compressor will kick in, depending on the temperature settings. And the good thing is that we do have an extra thermal insulation for this baby. So it comes with a sleeve and it's all insulated, which means I hope that the compressor won't have to kick in that much during the day, and hopefully that'll give us a good battery life. But yeah, field test coming up next, I believe. Cool stuff though.